She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Oh, there she goes. I know you ever will.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
I'll say this
But
one.
it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt.
It's going to be nice. I see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay,
Aw.
if you say so. We'll trust you. She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it.
Here we go. Oh, God. I wither. That's crazy. Got the cap in there.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Aw. Oh, I can still ask a lot of questions. Let's answer all of them.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
Can you stand being a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
Oh, that's a good question.
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
I like you more. I don't know what to say about me. It all seems so distant as soon as I'm near you. One way or another, just one of the steps. Yes, you're torturing me and I hate it. I think I hate you. I like the first option. If anything makes me more like you, I don't know what that says about me. Yeah.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
Oh. What do you think of this vessel?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll
Aw.
make for a gentle heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
I'm still planning to kill you once this is done. Let's say this one.
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me.
Okay.
Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Have you figured out what you want when we're finished?
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me.
You still not care what I bring you next.
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with.
Ah,
Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you. The tides do not dictate where they are pulled. A river does not dictate its outlets. My gift to you is to let you choose your path, and my task is to treasure the gifts you bring me.
ah.
We will know when we near our destination.
Alright, let's go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Yep, and I died. Nice. We're back again. Alright. I kind of did have to end it off
You're on a
briefly.
path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
As I was saying, I did have to end it briefly for the other part. Couldn't really fit it in, and kind of forgot that I like to explore a lot. So, yeah, there's that. Before anything else, let me save real quick here. Okay. That should be good. Hopefully. Anyways. But yeah, that's I think I might as well just continue off here since I kind of didn't end up briefly. Maybe I have enough time for one run. I should be fine overall, but I might just skip some of these or
You're here to slay her.
just let it play through because
If
honestly,
you don't,
I like
will
it.
be the end of the world.
Let's see. Can someone else do this? Forget it. I'm not doing this. Let's see. Let's do this one.
Unfortunately, you're the only one who can pull this off. I don't make the rules. I wish I did, but I don't.
Ah, okay. I already asked him this.
Are
It's
you
this one.
serious? No, you have to do it. Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do. Nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
Sweet. I always wanted to offer Monarch. Viva la Revolution.
Spirit.
I gotta go with that option.
You make
It's
your
just
way
been
up
sitting
the
there.
short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Alright, into the cabin. Is it different or is it the same?
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She
Oh.
sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the
Let's
Good luck, hero.
go with this option.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful.
That's true.
Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
I haven't decided yet. Let's go with that one.
How about you drop the knife, and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I want to try something.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Let's see.
Do you?
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
What if they're bad reasons, though? If they had good reasons for thinking I was dangerous, wouldn't they have shared them with you? I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want to leave. At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you, either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
Oh, have you decided what to do
Let's go with
with
this
me?
one.
You know why you're here. That seems like a pretty good compromise. Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
You have to make a choice.
Her face, bro. She's just dead ass looking at my soul. I made my choice. I'm locking her in the basement.
I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
That's true.
You're making a mistake.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way to the stairs.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She
Oh,
needed our help to get out of here.
Oh, she's gonna pull
Do you
her
hear the
arm out.
conviction in her voice?
Oh, she's
don't
gonna
think she's
dislocate her
bluffing.
limb.
Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job. You'll be the death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come.
Oh, God.
Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door I'll hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying.
Exactly,
She's less
bro.
like the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare.
Hell
As she
yeah.
violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
Go to sleep. Let me all you want. All it does is ease my guilty consciousness.
These aren't threats. These are promises. Sooner or later, you're going to have to sleep. And I'll make sure you never see the light of day again.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me
Oh,
get out of that
God.
awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body
She's like a
simply
spear or some
stops
shit.
working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying
Damn.
about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps
Oh,
closer,
God.
one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills.
Am I a fish? What am I? It's a good question.
Shame.
I have feathers, I have claws, I have rough skin. I have gills, apparently.
Together.
What the hell am I?
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest.
Seconds left.
You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
It
Oh,
can't be.
God.
This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but
What
it
the
is.
ease.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
The nightmare. Well, ain't that was something.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay,
Oh,
no.
don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Shh. What if he hears us?
The paranoid.
That's
Hello.
a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you? Shit. I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save, after all.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Oh, whoa, that's creepy.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. I don't think lying and cheating is a thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone. The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway.
Wow.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last time. It's just an empty frame.
Exactly.
She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us? I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
See the mirror again.
You walk up to the wall next to the empty basement door frame. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
Alright. Yeah, let's see this one.
Very different. I'm not the only one who sees her in the
Oh
window.
god, I see that now.
She knows that we're here. Calm down.
The
Maybe the
right
three of you just
and the
think
left.
everything is different
Oh,
because you
shit.
haven't been here before.
Those
Enough
four.
of this past life nonsense. You haven't died. You certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. A lot's riding on this. You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. Steel can't lie to us. Is
That's
it
true.
going to be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else?
Bomb. Yes.
Something, I don't know, better than a knife? Could we have a bomb? The
Exactly.
blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
That's true.
You cross over
Oh,
the threshold
shit.
and onto a series of isolated steps, suspended in darkness. More eyes, too. You never mentioned the eyes. The air
Exactly.
seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
How hard is it to throw a knife? Step off into the void between the stairs.
It can't be that hard, but then we'd lose our weapon. We'd have to make it count. Otherwise she'd be furious and we'd be defenseless. If a knife is even enough to do anything against something like her in the first place, it'll be enough. Didn't you hear my warning a minute ago? She can't be trusted.
I'm
Talking
sorry.
won't do you any good. Something tells me she isn't going to be very keen on talking anyway.
Well, we have to try, you know?
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself
What the
between
fuck?
two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed.
Yeah, we
You're
are.
really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary person.
Exactly.
I want to die down here. I don't want to die again. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
I fucking figured. Go back the way you came. Yep.
You turn back to the stairs, only to find that they aren't there.
You
A
bitch.
faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are.
Oh, she's like a
I
fucking baby
told you
head.
I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
And you brought your little knife with you again. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this.
Oh, God.
Think! What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate.
Dear
It's as
Lord.
if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again.
Stop.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us. Why? The why
Exactly.
doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late.
Why won't you finish me off?
Because I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to.
Oh.
Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
The princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ear.
If I want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck.
Oh, God. This feels oddly, like, weird.
Shit, make her stop. Hey, snap out of it. Okay, deep breath. Deep breath, we're fine. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. You're back. Lungs,
One
liver,
moment,
nerves,
and
heart,
then you're
lungs,
gone.
Liver,
Just
nerves,
like
heart, lungs,
that.
liver, nerves,
Ah,
heart,
and
lungs,
there's the
liver,
fear.
nerves, heart. She pulls away.
But that wouldn't be very fun, now would it? I've already done that.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart,
What happened after you killed me last time?
nerves, heart, lungs,
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then, well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too. I don't think I can leave without you. And dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
Why didn't you try being nice to me? I gotta ask this
I'm
question.
being nice. You're alive, aren't you? And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me. You seem miserable.
Do we go our separate ways? At least turn off that whole organ shutting down situation. I'll kill you instead. Refuse what happens. We don't have to be enemies. We work together. Not leaving you. Okay, let's get out of here. Fine, you win. I'll let you leave. Leave together. Run. Slay the princess. Let's do this one.
No, definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. I think I'll keep you right by my side. A little good luck charm to make sure I stay free. Don't worry, I'll make sure to take good care of you. I promise.
This is very mixed signals. Exactly. This is just so much mixed signals right here. So weird. It's agony. You're a lunatic. Let's try this
I
one.
am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
Oh, that's true, I guess.
I'm glad you're seeing things my way.
Was that a good thing or a bad thing? Very nightmare.
So we're stuck down here together. Until you change your mind.
Static, and a skipped beat as she touches your shoulder and whispers in your ear. No! Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Or until your heart finally gives out. And then, when you die,
Oh.
I'll find myself somewhere new. And before too long, you'll be there too. That's how this all works, right? This doesn't end until you let me out. And a lot can happen before then. I'm sure I can get creative.
Okay, that's true.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs.
Let's see the other options.
I know. You told me last time. Destroy is such an unenlightened way of putting it. So sudden, so violent, so little nuance. I'm not going to destroy the world, but I am going to hold it in my hands and squeeze it. I'm going to make it afraid, just like I've made you afraid. The world needs fear, doesn't it? Every terror I bring would make the good times so much better. Well, I'm practically doing a public good. So what harm is there really in letting me out?
Would die if you do what you've done to me.
But everyone dies eventually. They're all full of wet, writhing things, and in the end, each and every one of them gets
What the
unwound.
fuck?
And then those things get to become a new everybody. Just to come apart all over again. All I want is to be there for it. I want to watch it happen. And maybe do a little unwinding myself. Is that really so much to ask?
I guess. Okay, we can leave together. Let's see what are the options.
Oh, we both know that you don't have a say here, so you should just look on the bright side. Well, I'm not sure what the bright side is for you, but I'm positive you can find it if you look hard enough. Like I said, I am what I am, and right now, I'm in control. So, you might want to be a little nicer to me.
She raises one long gloved finger, its tip hovering just over your skin,
Oh god.
seeming to enjoy the lingering threat. But she withdraws, sparing you another momentary glimpse of death.
Run. I have the option to run. Alright, let's just leave then. Fine, you win. I'll let you leave.
What? No!
No!
Come around.
I would piss off the narrator.
Wonderful.
No, I'm not going to let this happen.
How do we get out? That's a quick question. Where's the stairs?
And, do you think you can just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is.
Yeah.
Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us die here just make it end faster? Shit. Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs. With a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back.
Oh, she
Place. I
controls
can't believe
it.
You're making me watch you damn everyone to torment and oblivion.
Yeah.
I'll be right behind you.
Lungs, liver. I wouldn't trust having our back to her. You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the feedback. Just
It's true.
keeping us alive. Right. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. Besides, I get the feeling she's telling the truth. She needs us alive. Nerves, heart.
How about you go first?
Are you scared of turning your back to me? You don't have to be worried that I'm going to do something bad. You're too important to me now.
Nerves.
And besides, what if I lost track of you and dropped the stairs on accident?
Lungs.
I wouldn't want that to happen. And I don't think you want that
Okay.
to happen either. So go on. Go ahead.
She urges you forward, like one might a reluctant pet. Heart.
Okay,
You
fine.
place a shaky foot on the first step and begin your ascent from the basement.
If she could just make the stairs, why couldn't she just bring the door to us or levitate us?
You can
I don't
feel
know.
the static prickling of the princess
Oh, well.
on your neck, your limbs buzzing with pins and needles, an uncomfortable and constant reminder that you exist, and that your existence is so very precarious.
You're almost there.
The only thing left between you and the cabin is the now shut door to the basement. It would be a real shame if it had locked behind you. Oh, you snake. There wasn't even a door when we first got here. The door was from last time. I told you we shouldn't trust it. I know he's messing with us, but you can't lose your
shit.
cool. We need you right now. Remember? Yes, I remember. Of course I remember. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. This is so frustrating. Heart, thank you. And you? You'd really rather us die down here than let her out? Of course I would. As much as I want you to have a happy ending, the fate of the world is a little more important, and you still have a weapon. You can still make this right. Lungs, liver, nerves,
You haven't even tried it. It'll open. You just have to give it a tug.
nerves. You pull against the door.
What the?
lock gently clicks open in response to your effort, and the door creaks on its hinges. This isn't right. That's not even the way it's supposed to swing. It's supposed to swing out.
Yeah, why is it swinging in?
You're not nearly as powerful as you'd have us think, are you? Liver, nerves, heart. Anyways, like he said, you're not really in control here, are you? I never said I was. If I was in control here, why would I need you to slay her? I don't know. Secret reasons?
The door is opened. What are you dawdling for? It's time for us to go. The world is waiting.
Shit. The princess moves past you and into the cabin. This is it. This is your final moment to make things right. Kill her. I thought you wanted us to slay her.
Exactly.
It's the same thing. Do it. Do it now. Do it now or everything is over. Okay, what do we do? I said, what do we do? Oh, do you want to hear from me now? Yes. Well, I thought you needed an
Exactly.
nervous system. We do, but this is important. Look, I'll even do it myself. Just tell us who to trust. Brain? Heart. Right.
Brain.
Lungs, liver, nerves. Okay, thanks. I got it. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart. You're terrible at this. I know. I'm doing my best. Yes, it's very hard to stay focused on running things when other people are talking to you, isn't it?
What are you doing?
Heart, Now, what were you asking me? Running everything kind of feels like popping in and out of consciousness. It's easy to lose track of things. They were asking you for your blessing to trust me. Oh, that's right, yeah. Fuck this guy.
I don't trust them.
Really? Trust me?
I love this guy.
Oh, of course not. Can't trust anybody here but ourselves, but I guess that leaves us back where we started, doesn't it? I suppose if I had to make a choice, I'd pick the one that doesn't make our organs shut down. Thank you for your gracious show of support. It's a marginal preference. We'll have to deal with him later. I'd just rather deal with him while our organs are intact.
That's true.
Whatever. You heard what he had to say, so whether you trust me or not, killing her is still the best, nay, the only option you have worth taking. Alright, I'm done. You can let me take over again. Finally, that was awful. I really don't know how you do it. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
You've been standing there staring blankly for a while now. And I have to say my patience is running a little thin. So don't make a lady wait any longer, okay? Open the door.
Leave the cabin.
The doorknob twists in your hand, revealing the forested path beyond the cabin. Liver, you bastard. You've actually done it, liver. You've actually nerves everywhere. Heart, lungs, liver.
It's so beautiful. I can't wait to ruin it.
Nerves,
But it's so cold, too.
liver,
It's itching against my skin.
heart, lungs, liver,
I'm exhausted. Slumps to the
Why
ground.
is it so cold?
lungs.
Oh, there she goes. You not get a chance to respond. No, you will. However, it's time to leave.
She's
Members
gone.
return.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
That's approach. Because I did both of those dialogues.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. It's calling us. And not in a good way.
Oh. You unraveled. Okay. I'm gonna alarm quiet again. Go back to the cabin. Whoa. It looks like a crow, honestly.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
Is that a rhetorical question? Do you know? Do you want to tell?
Rhetorical. I am not rhetorical. I have only known these spaces, and I have known flickers of the lives you've brought me. Short and violent and full of passion. But all of those flickers end where the long quiet begins. I'm asking you because I cannot know your mind. Do you know what we'll find out there?
Oh. At least there were supposed to be people.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
Do you think anything's real out there? Do you think we're weird? Oh, okay.
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Thoughts on this vessel?
This one is filled with sadness. A doll, abandoned to the company of her darkest impulses. She desires only companionship, but the only thing she knows is how to hurt. She will make for a tender heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found her way home.
What's going to happen when you awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
More voice that speaks to me. Some of them are me, but some of them are something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have the narrator? What the fuck? Have the best of that point? Let's ask this question.
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
Maybe? I don't know why, but I know this for a fact. When we're doing find him, he does. When I find him, you and I go to find him answers. He does, and when I find him, I'm going to kill him. He does, but you're going to keep that to yourself.
Do not look to one who fears me for your truth. The only answers worth knowing are those we can find within ourselves.
I guess. Anything change?
1. Whatever you bring me next will be enough, and then
Oh.
gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular, a final multitude.
Oh, okay.
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
I'm just going to stay here.
You've already tried waiting, but I understand if you need more time. I'll wait with you.
Aw.
I will see you when you return. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage.
Damn.
You'll
Poetic
always
as
come
fuck.
back to the box.
God damn.
Because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Okay, okay. Wow, what the? Yo! Shit! That's fucking hilarious! The option to click wait gives you this screen. It's fucking hilarious. Alright, let's see what
I
happens.
see you have returned to me. Days mean nothing in the maw of forever. I never left your side.
That's fucking crazy. Wow, I like that. Alright, let's go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Good.
You're on a path in the woods.
Alright, before anything else, I think I'm gonna stop right there because depending on how long that was, I can make into like some of them are 30 minutes while others are nearly an hour, honestly. And as you saw before, I didn't have enough time, but in the end, I'll keep that in short. This was also like another 30-minute journey, but yeah, I'll just leave it off for this episode and continue off where I left because just in case it might take me longer, which it definitely will, and I'm pretty sure the end might be near, but then again, the end is not even. I'm like nowhere near finishing the game at all, actually. There's actually other possible outcomes, so, play it again, get all of them again, see what happens. Because every time I do this, there's something always different. Nothing's still the same. So, yeah. I'm going to leave the episode here, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. Peace.